A.D. Snipes with Black Video News. We're here with Van Treese and Pastor Brown from True Vision Church. Guys, tell us about the event.
It's an event where we wanted to give back to our church and give back to the community. So stylists from True Vision came together and said, okay, we're going to do this as a whole, and here you have it.
Awesome, awesome. Pastor, why is it so important for the church to get behind events of this nature?
Well, let me say this first, because she's being very modest and humble about this. This is Van Treese's brainchild. Last year, Van Treese is the owner of Hair Addicts, located off of Ritterman, and she had this idea of just wanting to give back to the community and be a blessing to people. We did it at her salon. It's a little smaller than this, so we overran it. We thank Sam Houston High School, the principal, Brother Diop, and others who have opened up. What's the young lady's name that runs the salon?
Miss Copeland.
Miss Copeland, thank you, Pastor Copeland, for opening up the salon, letting us come in. So let me say all of that first. We have to be connected to, tied to, we have to stay in our gifts that God gives us, the abilities He gives us, the talents we have. We have to use them for people. That's what Jesus did. That's what He taught us to do. You know, a haircut, a hairdo changes attitude. It even kind of helps with esteem. You just feel better. You know, when you dress up, you feel differently dressed up than you did when you weren't dressed up, you know? Right. And so we want our children to go back and have everything they can have. And we're going to do our part.
Hey, Ashley, how are you? Good. I have a question for you. So I just heard that there was a busload of kids, young ladies, that are coming this way. Does it matter that they're coming from Stone Oak?
No, not at all.
So it doesn't matter what part of town that they're in, they can come out and be a part of the Wash, Set, and Go.
As long as they're going back to school.
As long as they're going back to school. So it can't be any adults, is that correct?
No adults.
No adults. What about a midget?
As long as they're going back to school.
Today, this is going on because Van Treese, you know, she approached me. She said, I want to do something to give back. And I was all for it right away because now is the time where people can actually see that we do give back, you know, and we're the kind of people that we don't feel that we need to always say, oh, I did this or I did that. So we're quiet about it throughout the whole year, but this was the perfect opportunity to show, you know, even though we're not getting paid for this, the pay is the children being happy and being able to go to school at least for the first week, being well-groomed and well taken care of.
So you take your clippers out once a year? Once a year. Once a year, okay. Yeah. And young lady says you do a good job. This must be your son. This must be, what's your name?
Dion.
Connor?
Dion.
Dion. You happy with your haircut?
Yeah.
You say thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm a part of this event because it's very important to me. My children are very much past school age, but it's also important to give back to the community. So this is my chance. So step in, volunteer, and put it into action.
When it comes to giving back, why do you think it's so hard for others not to give back?
Probably because they've never experienced the reward of actually doing it. This is very rewarding. This is better than a paycheck at the end of the day. Seeing these kids smile and, you know, having them get up and walk with that confidence, it gives me goosebumps to see it.
What do you get from it? What's the benefit for you and your family when you participate in an event like this?
Oh, just satisfaction of the young girls that when they see their hair, they're like, ooh, like it could never be like that before. Like one little girl was like, can you make my hair shake? Yes. So after she finished, she was like, is it shaking? I said, shake it. She was like, oh yes, I like this, thank you. So yeah, I love that.
We thank God for the workers, the barbers, and the cosmetologists who donated their services on their day off. They usually are off on Sundays and Mondays, and they have taken today to bless the community. So we just thank God for that.
All of the barbers, all of the beauticians, they just seem like they're really here to help. It's not like really a charitable event, but like they just really want to be here to help these kids. And even from a parent's perspective, just the love and the care, and then from the parents' perspective, as far as seeing the church put something together like this for the community, I think it's just really, really special.
This is an amazing event put on by True Vision. It brings communities together. We have kids getting haircuts, getting their hair done, getting ready for the first day of school. So it's amazing. It's all free of charge. It's important that we realize that these children are important in our communities. And we make sure we take care of them. Most importantly, we get all this free stuff. But every kid that I'm talking to, promising. I need straight A's, A's and B's. So what is your name?
Angelica Wright,
And where do you go to school?
Cornerstone Christian School.
Cornerstone Christian. And what kind of grades are you gonna make this year?
Probably A's and B's.
A's and B's, right?
I did that last year and I got on the principal's list.
High five.
My name is Leslie Copeland. I'm the cosmetology instructor here at Sam Houston. Been here for 12 years. So anytime that the community wants to come out and have an event here, we always open our doors. This is not the first event that we've done like this, but this seems to be the best event. It's well organized, and we appreciate the partnership with True Vision Church to come in and get kids ready for school.
How you doing today, Corey?
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. I'm very excited about what's happened today.
Tell us what is happening today.
Well, we are calling it Watch, Set, and Go. Watch, Set, and Go is our annual, free haircuts, free hairstyling for kids entering back to school.
Corey, why is it so important that the community come out for events like this?
Well, this, number one, supports our children, our young people. When you give a kid a fresh haircut, a fresh hairstyle, it just changes their whole perception of themselves. And we want them to at least start off with a good perception of themselves. And I think that sets up every kid for success. These babies have not stopped getting in anybody's camera since they've gotten their hair done. Every time we turn around, another camera is shining, and they're trying to step in it because they like the way they look. And I just want to thank the hairstylists from all over the city, barbers and hairstylists from all over San Antonio, District 2, City Councilman Shaw, Mr. Shaw. He came by and hung out with us. Sam Houston High School, Principal Diop, Leslie Copeland, the head leader for the Department of Cosmetology here at Sam Houston High School, Pastor Michael Steve Brown, for encouraging us to do this. Sister Vantrese Woodkins, this was her brainchild, and she does this for a living, but she was able to corral so many different hairstylists, so many different barbers in our city to bring them out, and they're doing this for free. They gave, number one, we know hairstylists love their weekends. So to have Sunday and Monday off, to be able to turn around and give up their time off for free. So far, we have over 100 kids booked, but that's not including the number of walk-in kids that we've had. We've teamed up with CPS, we've teamed up with IDEA schools, we teamed up with the community in District 2, True Vision Church, just spread the word out on Facebook, and it's been a big blast for me. This is fun. Being able to give back is fun.
And how do you guys like the way you look?
Yeah.
All right, you heard it here first. This is A.D. Snipes with Black Video News.
Amen.